It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Seattle Seahawks.
Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. McCole Hardman now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. Cut. 11. Cut.
Right to the air, Burrow. Throw finds Jamar Chase. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So 1st down from the 41.
Right 80. 12. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Hardman with a return. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Right away, they get to him again. It's intercepted. Ernest Jones with the pick. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick 6 to watch.
Right there, an attack on the point after. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
For Seattle.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Hardman with a return. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff return, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now running here, it's Todd Brooks. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Gun. Shot. 180. Stop.
Running once more with Brooks. He's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
This offense will take that from the ground game every time. But I know, I've been around this league a long time. Runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. And maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Hits him on the out route. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Here we go. Stop.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. He's got this complete. It's Todd Brooks. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Here we go. Big 13. Stop.
Burrow to the air now. Taken in by Chase, left side. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. On to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Ready?
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready?
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear a lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage against good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them off and bring up 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He has it at the 33. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11 MT, take.
Burrow from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
Now shotgun handoff to Brooks. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
11 MT, 11 MT.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that makes it 4th down.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this.
Here we go. 180.
They're going for it. Here's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 180 shot. Shot.
On a draw, this is Brooks. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
13 more yards.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute.
On one, ready?
Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin.
Gun.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11.
Burrow setting to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. Hold on. We've got an injured player here. Let's hope this is nothing serious because that is Joe Burrow who's being helped by the training staff. Second and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
From the gun, again to Brooks. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. They'll throw 3rd and long. Finds his man Chase. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. A run here. This is DiMercado. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. So managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack. Exactly what he just did.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He's going to throw it. Pass cut by Brooks. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10.
Let's go.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Up to the races, middle of the field. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead on the first play of the drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, great stop there, Brock. He busted that one open, got downhill, and got in for 6. Huge run there.
Yeah, and this is how you break a game open. He found that lane, and he was gone. What a tremendous effort in the blocking scheme there to just spring him enough so he could take it to the house.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. Carried by Brooks to start the drive. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking in the air here. He's got Kosicki, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bengals have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. They're going to try and throw it here. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
On second down, it's Brooks. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Takes the second down snap. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Rolling from the gun here. Complete out to the right. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
line for another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, motion.
Back to throw. And the trick play doesn't pay off. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Sticking to the air here. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's 3rd down now.
And this is why Scott's talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. The trick play unsuccessful. His throw falls incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when we evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
McPherson's kick is good. And it dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit, it's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room. They will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Come on.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Pass to 60.
Off the play fake, Milrow. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
60 Bison. 18 Cardinal.
Third down, Walker. And tackled just in time to prevent that 1st down. That brings up 4th and maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, but only need an inch or 2 here, so they're going for it. Milrow to throw on 4th. It's taken in by the rookie out of Utah. And he's down to almost, nope, actually going to give him the 30 here. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Milrow from the gun. That's Jonathan Mingo complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
19 tight. Let's go. Ready.
From the gun, Milrow. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. Just can't finish the play. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
70 Rangers, 70.
Very short, it's Milrow. he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Roddy's good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. Returning it from the 4. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Third quarter's going to start with a run by Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Let's go.
This is Walker on 2nd. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so 3rd down now. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd down, Bengals coming out in a dime look here.
Here we go. Jack. Let's go.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes teams break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. All the way, touchdown Seattle! The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown! It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Hardman with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Throwing now on 1st down. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
That's good.
The 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
On first down, here comes Brooks. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. He'll work against the blitz. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's a give to DiMercado. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
All right, here we go. Second down. Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
To the air on 3rd and long. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. And he eats a huge hit as he tries for the marker. Almost nothing after the catch that time, Brock. It's going to be 4th down.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They're going to try to throw for it. It's caught. Chase has it. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. From the red zone on 1st. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal. He's going to throw it again. And it's going to be an incomplete pass. Rare chance for him to throw it, but things don't work out. It's third down now.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Setting up to throw. He brings it in. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the flat.
Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Field goal doesn't move that needle. They're going for the touchdown. It's 4th and goal. Desperation time here. And the touchdown is there, but it's dropped in the end zone from elation to heartbreak. A turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Let's go now. Reload. Bronco 80.
Walker on first down. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
In truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Staying with Walker. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Running with Walker again. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They get 23 on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Roll.
Going to the ground again on first. It'll only take this for about a yard. It's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
We'll go play action here. It's Milrow. Headed out right. Completes. It's Horton. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Ready, go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it. but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Ready? 11, 12, 12, 12.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that's a major missed opportunity right there. Coverage can breathe a little sigh of relief. They dodged a bullet. Time to adjust and get some extra help on the back end to take away those open shots downfield.
On third down, here's Burrow. He's got Gesicki complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a first down.
Why in the heck do you do 2 or 3 plays when you get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Burrow now on first down. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw in that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Here we go.
Now run with DiMarcano. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
11,
Leads to second and goal.
Here's DiMarcano again. And the defense keeps holding him. He's stuffed at the 3. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Here we go.
Here is Brooks. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one.
Here we go.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. It's now
Desperation time here on fourth. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals now within 1 score in the fourth. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Now the offense and Burrow come into line, looking to tack on 2 more.
Here we go.
will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
31.
Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Here we go. Strike. Hey.
They give up the gut to Walker. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. So we will not reach the 2-minute warning. Defense calling time here. 2:08 on the clock.
At the 21-yard line.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Go. 70. Seven Pirates, go!
No row from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Now, just before the 2-minute warning can hit, Brock, whistles and a timeout taken by this defense.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Now an inside give to Walker. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Ready! Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19. Ready,
Give now to Walker. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
19 right. Here we go.
Back to throw it. Short pass brought in. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Come on. Hey. Craft 80.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. Viking 18. Mustang 19.
He's back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Running money up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich, bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm shitting, I'm just shitting with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
11 mighty. 11 coming.
Here he is to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Here we go. 180.
Motion man sent left.
Stop.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So he knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down by 6. No choice but to go for this. Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He'll get 3, but much work left for him on second and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Straight ahead with Charbonnet. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it fourth and goal. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.